Hello, Brady San here, engineer, MBA, and investor. And in today's video, I want to talk about what happened this week, specifically on around January 7th. And it's exactly what you're looking at here on the screen. Sana Biotechnology rose 187%. Okay, on a single trading day, this company jumped 187%, even more than that. What does this mean? What does this mean for CRISPR? Why am I talking about it? I want to talk about it all in this video. So I bookmarked like 3 posts here this week, and I kind of want to go over each of them because it kind of relates to what we've been spewing out for the last few years. Obviously, this biotech market has been in a bear market for quite a while, since mid 2021, the longest bear market in the biotech sphere. We're talking over 3 years and a half at this point. It's been a tough market, it's been hard. And you remember I've said something in a few videos ago, and even on X, I said something like, whatever you say negative in a bear market, everything makes sense. Everything negative makes sense, right? Everything you talk about leadership, you talk about technology, the technology declining, there's something else going to overtake it. It will always make sense during a bear market. And the same could be said about a bull market, right? Everything positive makes sense during a bull market, right? The company's going to skyrocket, it's going to 10x, it's going to do X, Y, Z. So just understand this sentiment of the market is more than just about the stock price, right? Kind of spews over the technology, the data, the science. Now, why am I saying this? Is this week, again, Sana Biotechnology rose 187%. Now, Sana Biotechnology, I made a couple of videos about this company in the past. Look at our video catalog if you're interested. Again, this was a couple of years ago, but maybe I'm due for a new video on this company. But if we jump in this X post here, again from Anthony here, who I'm supposed to bring on our channel very soon. I think Anthony suggested to come over, talk about NTLA and their program. I'm going to do that actually one of these days, bring Anthony over. I think it will bring a lot of values to our viewers on YouTube. So the headline here, CRISPR potentially cures type 1 diabetes. CRISPR stock should rocket thanks to Sana news. Obviously, that didn't happen this week. In fact, CRISPR stock declined further, which I'm happy to talk about in just a couple of minutes. But this hyperimmune program from Sana uses a basic CRISPR-Cas12b to make edits to achieve avoiding immune rejection and producing insulin without immunosuppression, right? So this is the big part of what they were able to do. So I'm highlighting here, I'm coding here rather. Code gene editing technology is a key component in developing engineered cells as medicines, and we are pleased to have the ability to use Cas12b system as part of our number of ex vivo engineered cell program. And of code, said Steve Her, Sana's president and CEO. So biotech here, 2K1, who obviously is an infamous users in our community, he or she said it's the first time ever a type 1 diabetes patient has been cured without any immunosuppression. It mirrors all the mouse and primate data. Too easy to dismiss a massive breakthrough. Okay, that's what they said. And of course, this was just before the JP Morgan conference, on the big healthcare conference. A lot of people looking for this week in January. So this will make the darling of the meeting. Many big pharma companies will be watching. And even though it was one patient, the fact that it was done without immunosuppression, it kind of explains the jump in the stock price. Now, obviously, we were expecting the whole biotech market to rally behind it. That didn't happen. In fact, both trading days, last Thursday and Friday, the stocks got declined, CRISPR stocks. What does it mean? So why am I even talking about it if this is not that much of a positive news? First of all, congratulations to Sana Biotechnology investors, whoever invested in these low times. You kind of, this 187%, that's not the norm. Almost never going to happen. Can't say it's never going to happen again, but it's almost never going to happen. We saw this with NTLA in 2021 in June. 2 trading days that went over like 40% one day and 50% the other day, which is pretty significant. Now, there's a couple of things here. First of all, they're using CRISPR, which is a big thing for CRISPR. Second of all, clearly something has been shown in the market here. Even during a bear market, even during these tough times, you can have these jumps. Okay. And this is something that a lot of us have said over the years. There will be a time where CRISPR will skyrocket the way you're looking at here. Now, it's not financial advice. I don't want you guys to run away with this saying, okay, well, Hassan said, invest in all these companies, CRISPR companies, it's going to skyrocket. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there could be a time where we come out of this bear market, because we will come out of this bear market. Okay. We will come out of the bear market. I know it doesn't feel like it. I know it feels like we're stuck in this mud rut. That's the definition of a bear market. We will come a time where we'll jump back in this bull market, and we will see 10, 20, 30, 40% increases in single trading days for some of these CRISPR companies. All it takes is a couple of dominoes to fall. And the same thing happened here. Think about it. One data release caused 190% increase for a company, Sana Biotechnology, which I should remind has no commercial program today. They're way too early to have even a commercial program. They're not even there yet. They're just in clinical trials, which is a great thing. Don't get me wrong. It's nothing to sneeze at. But think about what CRISPR Therapeutics and Vertex can do with their commercial program. Think about if they can scale that program. Think of NTLA maybe fast tracking their FDA submissions for NDLA 2001. Now, there's a lot of what ifs, right? But I think that's what we have to do. I think in this bear market, these are questions you have to ask yourself. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this company is able to deliver on its promises? Now, obviously, there have been some negative news this week from CRISPR companies, specifically NTLA. We're dropping NTLA 3001, which kind of explains the price decline for NTLA yesterday, which I'm happy to talk about in maybe tomorrow's video. But rest assured, these are the type of news you gotta be looking for. And I think someone in our YouTube community said, one day this channel, for example, is gonna get so many views, so many subs, so many likes. And again, this is everything I've done in this channel. It was more about the CRISPR community, to give back to people. Again, this information is for free. I don't even edit my videos. I don't make sponsors. I'm not making money from these videos. This is me giving back to the community, educating myself, and trying to educate others too who are interested in this space. Now, there will come a day where these videos are gonna get more than just 100 to 200 views a piece. I think it's gonna get thousands of views, 10,000 potentially, even 100,000. Who knows, right? And this is what I mean by extrapolating the future based on actual things that happened in the past. Now, obviously, past performance does not explain future performance, but you got to make those extrapolations. Otherwise, you're just like, you're just investing and without really understanding, what could it look like in 3, 5, 7 years. And that's what I kind of always said in this channel anyways, is I'm in it for long term, right? I'm in it for the next 5, 8, 10 years. I said that in 2021. I remember I said, I'm not in here for 2023, 2024. I'm here for 2026, 2027, 2028. I'm here for that latter part of this decade. And I think, honestly, there's nothing that changes that thesis. If anything, we've kind of doubled down on it with more clinical data, more data for companies that never had data in 2021, 2022, like Beam Therapeutics, right? With NTLA 2002, for example. We've had more data. If anything, these companies should be valued more, but obviously that's not what happened, and that's exactly what we call a bear market. That's what I meant earlier in this video. Everything negative makes sense during a bear market. Be aware of that statement. I think there's some things we can extrapolate from this week's news from Sana. I think there's hope. I think there's a lot of it. Now, obviously, a lot of naysayers are going to watch this video and say, well, you can't just hope. You have to work with numbers. You have to work with data. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I've worked with data. I've worked with the research. And to me, everything points to a massive breakthrough for these companies. Clearly, we're not in that period. Is 2025 the year? I think so. We come out of this bear market. I can't predict the future. Neither anybody in this video, not financial advice. But I think it's worth extrapolating some of these news and understanding the landscape. And again, we're way too early in this space, right? Think about how early we are and what is the potential. Now, if you don't believe in it, if you don't believe in the future of CRISPR, if you don't see it, then obviously you're not going to invest in these companies. But if you're watching these videos, it's clearly you believe in the technology, clearly you've done the research, and we're getting new viewers, new people to follow us every single day. So just rest assured there will come a day where we're going to come out of this bear market and you'll be seeing these types of stock movements. Perhaps not 190% a day, but maybe 20%, maybe 15%. And it's going to be at that point you're going to remember some of these videos, what I've been saying to you guys for years. And it's at that point I think we're going to rally together as a community. So I want to end this video like this, guys. Subscribe if you don't like this video. It puts people homepages with our videos. That's how we get our viewers on YouTube. And let me know in the comments, guys, what do you guys think about this video? What do you guys think about this week? What do you guys think? It's a snowy Saturday, so wherever you are, have a beautiful Saturday. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.